Disc golf, the real disc golf with the baskets we use now, which are called pole holes, has been around since I think '76 is when Ed Hedrick, he's the guy who invented the Frisbee for Whammo, decided to make a more legitimate target for us to throw at rather than trees and poles and whatever. So in 1976, I believe, is when the pole hole was invented, and that was pretty much the birth of Frisbee golf.
Back in the late 70s, if you played Frisbee, you did everything. I mean, you played disc golf, you did freestyle, you did ultimate. If you were a Frisbee player, you know, you pretty much did it all. And over the years, people started to specialize. And for a long time, I was mostly just a freestyler. And some people would play only ultimate. And now you get people who play only disc golf. And it's amazing now how you can come out here now with a big old regular Frisbee. And there will be people who have never thrown anything but a golf disc, and they say, "What the heck is that?" It's like, Frisbee, play catch?
The true disc wasn't made until 1984, or maybe it was 1983, when Innova came out with a beveled edge disc that was called I think it was called the Eagle. And they eventually changed that to a different, but it was a beveled edge disc, and they won a patent right on it to call it a disc because the front edge had been beveled like this rather than just rounded like a Frisbee.
When I started, it was all new. I mean, in 1974, the first pole hole had just been invented. The discs were changing all the time. People were just starting to learn what you could do with the Frisbee as far as the tricks and freestyle and inventing new games, so it was a real exciting time.
I invented the game just like probably 1,000 other people at various places where we play our family, like trying to hit a trash can or a light post or something.
Disc golf is kind of a subculture sport. It's not your mainstream sport that everybody's going to get into, and it's partly because it's it's kind of a cool, easygoing sport for the most part. You don't see a lot of big-time athletes in it and stuff.
It started as a bunch of hippies, and that's how Ultimate started too, but just like disc golf it's gotten more serious. There's better athletes, there's people playing year-round, people are taking it more seriously, and there's a lot of really skilled players now, and especially with all the young kids coming up.
It's not considered a high-profile sport. You don't have a whole lot of people playing it. There's really more people playing it than what most people think when they first hear.
You ask anybody and they'll say disc golf. You say Frisbee golf, they understand it a little more. Oh, Frisbees you throw. Then they don't know what you're throwing at anyhow.
The disc sport itself lends itself to spectatorship more than ball golf, for instance, because the disc is so much bigger and it flies about a third as far, and so it's easier to watch and keep track of what's happening.
It's every bit as exciting as ball golf, if not more, because we have so many different things we do with these discs. We have drivers, we have putters, we throw rollers, we throw these shots overhand like a baseball and sidearm and all these different shots. And it's real exciting when you see guys shooting really good, and when you have a big crowd and they're cheering louder than ever.
My guess is in 100 years it'll be as big as ball golf is now, and people will be making big livings off of it.
Yeah!